Yeah, man, I just struck a nerve with some gang stalkers. So I just put out a little video just talking about my experiences as I woke up and what was going on and what these gang stalkers were doing. And I was talking about how they can influence your dreams and how they can really what's got them is I'm talking about how they can feel what you feel. Um, and check this out. I got this other when people are talking, they might wet their lips a lot. Okay, um, who cares? But I've got this weird person on my YouTube comments that's going through my videos. Um, I guess stopping it on every time I go. so, um, so they're commenting saying, "Look at this second and this second and this second and this person has an uncontrolled tongue action going blah blah." You guys are making me so fucking famous. You really are. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So, I've really struck a nerve though with these gang stalkers this morning talking about they can feel what you feel, and it's true. Okay, when you feel something in real life or imagination, if you can imagine something, if your imagination is that good to feel while you imagine, they can feel that. They can see what you see, but if you can imagine something, they can see that. So if you can close your eyes and picture something, they can see that. Excuse me. So a lot of times I'll explain, like, and yes, I conversate with gang stalkers. I mean, they've been on my channel for 3 or 4 years. You can't help but to just conversate with them sometimes. I'm not a miserable person, so sometimes I just talk, and they're the ones that are always there. So it just so happens that we talk. But sometimes if I'm explaining something to them, rather than explain it, I just picture it, okay? And they got it. They got it, just like that. If you see something, they got it. They can see it. If you imagine something in your mind, they can see it, so they can watch your dreams. They can also feel what you feel. And this is kind of a big deal because um, say you're playing with yourself, all right? That's going to make them have an orgasm. That's going to make these gang stalkers have an orgasm. Say, um, say you're with your boyfriend or your girlfriend and you're doing what you do. Um, they can feel that. They can feel that. They can be you. So if you're having sex with your girlfriend, they can be you. It's like they're having sex with your girlfriend. If they're if you're having sex with your boyfriend, same difference. So they can be you. They can literally be you while you're doing these things, and they can feel what you feel. So as I made this video and I posted it, and the group Targeted Individuals International, not international official within parentheses, that's a good one, but the international, just Targeted Individuals International on Facebook, is full of these gang stalker people that love to come out, and they're hostile as you could be with it, and talking about I'm a hillbilly country idiot, and this guy's like, you need to get a job, get a job, get a job. Obviously, you didn't watch the video. The first thing I said when the video turned on was I thought I was late for work, but I got a text saying come in later. But I really don't care what you guys think. You can always tell who these guys are because they come out spouting off a bunch of shit about the CIA and the NSA and nanoparticles and saying that I'm spreading disinformation, and they are gang stalkers, and they do not want you to know how this neuromonitoring works, and I'm telling the truth and they can't stand it, so they attack. But it doesn't matter. They're giving away their position, and it's obvious, and anybody that's going through it knows it's obvious. So who are you trying to convince? Who are you trying to convince? So it's all good. It's all good. I need these haters. I need these haters to come out because it makes everybody realize what's really going on, and it shows who they are, and it shows that I'm telling the truth about everything. So when a gang stalker is connected to you, they can feel what you feel. The confusing part about that to me is why they would attack people and torture people when they can feel what you feel. And it's not many of them that do this. The torture gang stalkers are usually the ones that are extremely obsessed and jealous over you, and they usually have some other gang stalkers that are associated with them that like you, and that makes them want to kill you, really. But they can feel what you feel. They can feel you're having sex, they love to connect to me while I'm dancing, because I don't know if you've ever danced, but like if you do real dancing, um, like liquid type of flows and robotics and breakdancing type of dancing, then you could feel it. When you hit those illusions, you can feel it. And you don't have to look at yourself in the mirror and all this stuff. You can feel that, and it feels so cool. And they love to be connected to me when I'm doing this. So when I go out on a Saturday night, out to the rave, they love it. They all connect to me, and they love to feel me dancing. They love to be connected to you if you're having sex with somebody. They love it. It's literally, they can feel what you feel, and it's a mind control system. So if you have an orgasm, it's gonna make them have an orgasm if they're connected to you. If you take a shit, they may have to disconnect or they'll shit on themselves. Literally, that's how the system works. Okay, it's a mind control system, and they can feel what you feel. And if they're connected to you and they have this EMF headset on, that's what they're addicted to, is feeling you and being mind control. Their mind is controlled by having your thoughts and feelings and senses emitted into their mind. That's what they call mind control, and that's what they're addicted to. So since all of these idiots want to come out and talk about them spreading disinformation and all this and that, it's because they're terrified. They're terrified that people are starting to learn the truth. So they want to get rid of me really bad, but they can't. They can't. And it's a big deal that I know exactly who's doing this and exactly where they are. So anyway, I'm going to spread this one around now and let everybody know what's really going on and how deep this thing gets with neural monitoring.